factory. We've been doing marine canvas for 30 years. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this four-sided enclosure on a 52 Viking. It's made with two different materials. This is 80 gauge acrylic, which is a glue job. If you can see, no stitches. See how clean this looks? This is made, by the way, with 19-ounce stamwood. That's why you get this no wrinkle look, because it's a really expensive material. But on a job like this, I feel it's worth it. So, if you can see, my daughter Brooke did all this. She's the glue specialist. These are all her glue seams. And I'm going to show you how you can have a combination on your boat. You don't have to have just Strataglass or just acrylic. Whatever works best. Like, see, for these corners, hard acrylic is the only way to go, because you can't make a picture perfect corner out of a soft roll glass, because the radius at the top is always a little bit different than the bottom, and you get a little distortion. But with the acrylic, perfect. So we have acrylic corners and we have an acrylic front. And even though this is an air-conditioned bridge, you don't have to open it up. But if you did, I'm going to show you, it's not as hard as you might think. You zip it up almost to the top, but you never want to go all the way, because then you have to start your zipper again. So you stop about an inch from the top, take the bottom, and you unzip the bottom. Okay? It's got a little Velcro in there. Fold it up. And you come over here. And we've got a twist turn there. And we've got a twist turn there. So you see how easy that was to open this up. Now, you know, if your air conditioning broke, or you know, it's a nice day and you don't want to use air, you got that panel wide open. I'm going to close it back up because we're air conditioned, and I'm going to keep it in because it's kind of hot out. So, drop that down. Then, zip that halfway. Zip that halfway. Push out the Velcro. Come over here, and it's nice to have these little strings. It really helps in starting the zippers. You pull that, and you zip it shut. Real easy. Zip this down. Real easy. And you zip this down. And I'm going to tell you a little something about zippers that everybody gets wrong. I mean, everybody. Zippers on your boat that you never use. If a hurricane comes 2 years after you get your enclosure, you go to take it off, guess what? You can't move your zippers. And what most people think you need to lubricate zippers with silicone or some kind of grease, you don't. It's actually bad for the zippers. YKK, the manufacturer, says the only thing you need is water and exercise. So you don't have to do it all the time. But every once in a while, say once a month, when you're washing your boat, you take your hose, you hit the zipper pull to wash the salt off. You move it, you exercise it 6 or 8 inches. You have to go around to them all. This corner panel you will never ever open. But if you don't, for 2 years, it'll be stuck. You hit it with a hose and exercise it. Exercise and water. It's all they need to operate. You want to do that once a month, once every 2 months. You have to move them every once in a while. Okay, so I've showed you the glue joints up close. These are my daughter Brooke's glue joints. She does beautiful, clean, no wrinkled glue joints. So that's the front three, hard 80 gauge acrylic. Okay, now I'm going to show you on the same boat. If you look over here, you have the same clarity. This is 80 gauge acrylic. This is 40 gauge Strata-glass, just as clear. The reason we use this over here is because with all these pipes in the way, there was no way to open a hard acrylic enclosure. So we put a U-shape in there, real easy, with these nice coil zippers. You undo the U. Now this panel is easily rolled. You Just roll it up like so. Pull that, turn it, snap it on, turn it, snap it on. Now, this is still that 19-ounce stamoid, and my wife is the seamstress. She does beautiful straight stitching. No wrinkles in this stuff. That's what I like about that. It's expensive. You know, as far as enclosure material, it's probably the most expensive one that you can use, but there's nothing cheap about this enclosure, so we didn't skimp on any of the materials. So in my opinion, Strataglass is the better soft enclosure material to use. Coil zippers are real nice for U-shaped zippers. They last and last. So we use the number 10 coils on the U's, and also some people will sew a zipper right to the glass. We sew material on the outside first. That makes your U-shaped zipper last a lot longer because the sun doesn't hit the zipper and cook the vinyl. You get twice as long out of your U-shaped zippers if you go through that extra step. Okay, so the back corners, 80 gauge acrylic. It's a solid panel, doesn't roll up, doesn't move. The corner, acrylic. The bottom, acrylic. You want to talk about hard to make? These panels here, cut around these rod holders. Look at these rod holders that we had to cut out for them. That was a lot of work. Now the back enclosure, so if you're fishing, you want to use your center outrigger and your rods, you can easily open this U-shaped zipper to get to your rod holders. Okay? So, that's an example of a mixed enclosure. 80 gauge acrylic, 40 gauge Strataglass. I think it's a perfect blend of the two. I really like this enclosure. So that's it. Just trying to tell you a little bit about the different ways you can enclose your boat. You don't have to use just acrylic or just Strataglass. You can mix the two and they look fine.
The Canvas Factory is located in Pompano Beach, Florida. We have been in business since 1985, and we take pride in our quality, custom work. For more pictures, you can visit our website, boatcanvasfactory.com. The link will also be in the description. We specialize in T-tops, biminis, full boat covers, engine covers, sunshades for both the forward and aft of your boat, windshield back covers, bolsters and cushions, helm seat covers, consoles/instrument covers, enclosures of all sizes including acrylic panels as well as isinglass panels that you can roll up. We also do repairs as well as waterproof your old canvas if the waterproofing has worn out, as well as much, much more. For example, custom barbecue covers, carpet, as well as carpet runners. Give us a call and let us manufacture you an effective and attractive custom work of art for your boat. You can find further contact information in the description.